Hello, happy Friday. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. Hello, Mira. Welcome to Free Yourself Fridays. How are you today, dear? Let's see how the music is. There we go. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, hi, Nancy. Good to see you. If you're new, say hello, where you're from. I have a lot of shading in the light today, don't I? Welcome. Happy Friday. What's going on? Or Saturday if you are in the future. Hello, Bonnie. Oh, good to see you. It's been a while. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody today? What's going on? Hopefully you have less chaos and craziness in your life than I have in mine right now. Hello, Marina. Philadelphia, PA. Lovely. I lived in Rittenhouse Square for a few years. Many, many years ago. So I have a soft spot in my heart for Philly. What's the Greek festival tomorrow, Nancy? What's that about? No way. You're at Rittenhouse Park and Rittenhouse Square? Marina, that's so cool. I lived on God, where did I live? I think I was in this was a long time ago. I was in a little cute little studio apartment on Pine, I think. Yeah. Just 2 blocks from the square, if I recall. Oh, Nancy, okay. A Greek festival in town. I won't be able to go to that. That sounds fun. Wow, that sounds like that would be lots of fun. You're at 18th and Walnut. I'm thinking Walnut was more north than Pine, but I can't remember. Oh wow, small world. Very cool. Nice to meet you, Marina. Welcome. Oh, Bonnie, you got craziness too? Lots of craziness here. Lots of scary, stressful, overwhelming craziness here. Very small. Yeah. Super, super. Very cool. Welcome. Anyone else who's here for the first time with me? You are in for a treat, an energetic journey treat. That's what we do here. Ah, it has been a wacky day. A lot of emotional ups and downs, and also a lot of moving through and a lot of clarity. Yeah, it's a crazy time for me. As some of you know, my dear friend Marty passed on the 13th. I've been living with her for 12 years. And we had the funeral 2 weeks after that. So the funeral was literally last Saturday. And in this last week, the family has just been doing everything they can to prepare the house for a garage sale this weekend. And then the eventual sale, we just had the realtor come through. And well, to put it bluntly, I need to move a lot sooner than I was thinking. So, but for my sanity and for my serenity, I need to do that. So I need somewhere to stay. So it is really intense. So I have not secured a job yet, and my lovely little journeys here on Insight Timer don't yet supply enough money to live off of. And so I am in a very fascinating situation. It is a lot of spiritual growth, my friends. To actually have the courage every day to face the uncertainty, to face the fear, to trust the universe. It's a lot. It is a lot. Yes, I think it'll be an interesting journey today. So this is a very special journey. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate it. I'm really relying on my morning routine right now. Guys, if you're going through anything really challenging in your life, whether it's internal or external, having a solid morning routine, a solid way to start the day is just lights out amazing. I mean, like, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today without having that to fall back on and ground me for the day. So very, very cool. Rhonda, I was thinking of you this morning. Hi, Rhonda. Good to see you. Yep. Uh-huh, Bonnie, right there with you. So my morning routine lately, which has been lovely, has been a morning walk, something that I've wanted to do for years and I'm hoping to do in my eventual home when I move to my place where I really feel called, which is the Canary Islands. But I've always wanted to live on an island, always wanted to live by the sea. I was always wanted to walk in the morning every day to start my day by the ocean. So I've been walking every day here. No ocean, just a beautiful neighborhood, and pretending I'm walking by the ocean. And then I have a delicious, yummy, healthy breakfast, a shower, and a deep meditation. And that has been amazing. And I added a new morning practice, which I am actually going to talk about a little bit later because I have a 30-day challenge that we can all join. Hello, Rhonda. Is PETA here? There's PETA's butterfly. Hi, PETA. Philadelphia Brotherly Love. Yep, the city of brotherly love. I'm so excited for you guys today. So, today's journey is called Free Yourself Friday. And the basic idea of it is that we all have parts of ourselves, not past parts. So we're not looking into the past today, but current parts, parts that we are living with in the here and now that in some way we're not too happy about. We don't accept it. We're uncomfortable with it. They scare us. We dismiss them. We put them aside. And this journey is about going to meet with them from a place of love and just being with them and hopefully learning from them. And I already know two of mine are rearing their ugly heads. My fear of the future today is rearing its head and it's not so ugly because it's just me. Although the it feels ugly. And oh, that's fascinating. My fear of the future and my holding on to the past. And we all know what happens with that, right? Then we're not living in the moment. Oof, those are toughies. Yes, yes, yes. Good to see you, Peter. We're gonna chit chat for a little bit longer. What's going on with you guys? Bonnie, why are you having craziness? Talk to me, my friend. What is going on? Hmm. Anyone else new? Please do say hi. For those that are new, my name is Greg Phillips. I live in Rochester, New York, at least right now, soon to change. And I am what we call a sacred energy guide. I take people on sacred energies with a lot of love and holding space for that so that we can meet our guides, do shadow work, which is actually, I do it in a very loving way, the shadow work, um, all sorts of different things. And mostly what I'm here is to carry the message of love and to hold a space for all of us to have an experience of who we really are. Oh, medical conditions overload. Ah, wow. Yes, those can be quite challenging. Hello. Is that D? How do you say Di? Like Diana? Welcome. Oh, you have a nice little Siamese kitty. Very cool. Welcome to you, Di. Either is fine. Whatever you want. Yeah. I try to hold a welcoming space, Marina. My belief is that we are love. I'm love, you're love, we're all love, and that we are all part of the field of love. I have an interesting viewpoint of love. So it's not it's similar to some scientific theories, I think, and I'm not sure which ones. But I view love as having multiple different what do you call it? Multiple different ways of experiencing it. And then we have love as a feeling, right? And that's really the emotional part, right? Feeling love for ourselves, feeling love for another person, place, or thing. Um, this that the experience of the emotion of love and the energy of it inside of us, right? So that's love as a feeling. And then love as a force. So this one's interesting because love as a force is my way of talking about love as connected to as being intimately connected, and if not the same thing, as our very life force, the very life that runs through our being, runs through our body, animates us, what our very spirit, our soul, right? I believe that that is love. And so that's an expression or a representation of love as a force, because we can use that like when we're creating, when we're in the zone, when we're sitting and being present with somebody, like really completely fully present, when we're present in the moment, right? And we're letting go of the future and we're letting go of the past. Those are moments in which we are channeling, we're a conduit for love as a force. And then the third one, which is my ultimate goal, is to, and we do this quite often without realizing it, I believe, is the experience of love as a field. Love as the actual energetic field that we all live in, that we're constantly connected to, that we walk through, just the whole essence of everything that is as a field of energy. And to me, that's love as well. So three different layers or levels. I don't know that they necessarily stack, because I often think of them as sort of melding and intertwining. But again, when we're like really present with somebody, when we're channeling creative energy, right? Yes, we're channeling love as the force, right? We're channeling it into what we're doing, but we're also tapping into the field. When we're having that experience of love in our hearts, the energy of that feeling of the emotion helps us tap into the field, right? When we have out of body experiences, or when we go on these journeys that we do on my lives, and people sort of just blank out in a good way, right? We had, was it 3, 4 weeks ago? Somebody said they saw themselves at the beginning of the journey, and then next thing they know, in the visualization, they were coming out of the journey, right? So they went somewhere energetically, right? And that woman, that person, whoever, yeah, I think it was a woman, she connected to the field, to love as the field, right? And so ultimately, so love is a feeling, that's a state of emotional expression. Love as a force is a state of sort of active use, right? Active channeling and being that conduit. And then love as a field is about being. It's about being and our connection to that beingness. So that's some of the ways I think about it. I haven't talked about that in a while. But it in my mind, it somehow feels like a scientific theory of sorts, even though it was a download that I got. Facets. Yes. Thank you, Peter. Facets. Facets like to a diamond. Yeah. Very, very cool. Energetic connection. Thank you. I love it. Hi, Liz. Is Liz here? Love is a battlefield, Rhonda. Well, I'm not going to include that one because it's a B word, not an F word. Oh, that's funny. Excellent. Oh, my. Oh, you're thinking of the song. That's right. Rhonda always riffs on what I say and thinks of a song, which I really love that about her. Very, very cool. Well, my friends, you did very good, Kelsey. How are you, Kelsey? Good to see you. How's everyone's Friday? What are we doing? We are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Searching our hearts for so long. There you go. Hmm. Yay. Glad to have you here, Kelsey. So nice to have all of you here again. I'm going live again tomorrow at 4 p.m. We're going to do our soul journey tomorrow. And tomorrow kicks off something. I'm going to tell you guys about this, and then we'll go into our free ourselves journey for today. But I want to invite all of you to join me on a 30-day challenge. And it is a really fun, really powerful challenge that I just started to do a couple days ago. And I haven't done it in years. And I really felt like Wednesday or Thursday morning, I think it was Wednesday morning, I really felt the need to do this challenge. So this comes from Abraham Hicks. You might have heard of it. It is called the 30-day appreciation game. And I'm calling it a challenge because I'm inviting you to play this game with me for 30 days, starting tomorrow or tonight, if you want, June 1st or whatever. And it works like this. So every night for 30 days, as you lay your head down on your pillow before you drift off to sleep, run through your mind a list of anything and everything that you can think of that you deeply love. So for those folks who are familiar with some of my tracks and some of what we used to do, it's not a full love bomb, but it's the same kind of idea. So a point of clarification, though, this is not a gratitude list, and this is not an expression of thanks. This is a list of things that you truly love and appreciate. Okay, people, places, and things, and it can be small, it can be silly, it can be important, it can be insignificant. It could be your pillows, like I did one time years ago. It could be your favorite meals. It could be your favorite jacket. It could be anything, but it must be a list of things, people, places, or things that you deeply love and appreciate with your whole being and that you don't have stories around, right? So you do that as you are before you fall asleep. And then first thing in the morning, before you throw your feet on the floor, even before you get out of bed, you make the same list. So you make another list in your mind. You can write it down if you want to. If you're a journal type person, I don't journal, but if you're a journaler or if you like to write, absolutely do it as a written list as well. I just do it through my mind and I connect with that feeling of appreciation and love for those various things. And sometimes the list in the morning is different from the list in the evening. But I invite everybody to do that with me for 30 days. And the word from Abraham on this is that if we do this, if an individual or we as a collective would be even more powerful, when you do this for 30 days, you really begin to shift everything. Like, I really, my past experience of doing it has been miraculous. And if anything, what happens is that we start the day in that vibration of love and appreciation, and makes it much easier to walk through the day and remember those things or notice new things that we love and appreciate. So it is very, very, very powerful. And I'm going to do it for 30 days. And I invite you to join me. And if you want to participate in this, you can just say, yes, I'll do it. I would love to see who wants to do it so that I know we have camaraderie and a collective. And I also encourage you to join our group on Insight Timer. You go to the homepage of my teacher's profile and scroll all the way down. And right there, it says Circle of Love with two purple hearts around, one in the front, one in the back. And we may be talking and sharing about our lists throughout the 30 days. So if you're wanting to transform your life, if you want to support me and help me support you, please, let's do this. Let's see what you got to say. Oh, Marina, I love that. She says, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. Yep. PETA, are you on board with this? Ah, I got up for 2 lives before. Wow, 3:30 a.m. Still slow and sleepy. That's cool. Hi, Liz. Good to see you. Welcome to you. All right, Kelsey's up for it. Marina's up for it. Regan, very cool. Bonnie's in. Rhonda's in. Marina, yes, very cool. I love it. Thank you for joining me on this. We'll start tonight. I mean, I'm already 2 days ahead, but that's okay. There's no late or whatever. I'm going to invite everybody from the live tomorrow as well. So hopefully we'll have a few more people. And anyone doing the challenge, please do strongly consider joining our Circle of Love group on Insight Timer so that we can share about our experience and support each other. Oh, PETA, that's so funny. PETA, the commitment is just once a day. It's not a 30-day commitment. It's a once a day commitment. I can do once a day what I don't think I can do for multiple times. But I set an intention when I do it. And honestly, I need the help to stay on it, because in my heart of hearts I have so much going on that I I want miracles. Basically, I want to transform who I am, shift, and I also want to have the capacity of heart, which I know I have, but I don't always believe it. I don't always see it, and I don't always feel it. But with everything crazy going on right now in my life, I want to bolster that divine love, the connection to it, so that I can walk through this transition in these challenging times. And we all have challenging things. Peter, it might help you write your book. Nudge, nudge. Nancy says, when I do my daily self Reiki, I always go through a list of what I'm grateful for. I guess it might be a little different, but similar. It is similar, but gratitude is a lower vibe than appreciation and love. And so it's very specific that this is the appreciation game, because we're just wanting, it's just like the love bomb. We're wanting to tap into that highest vibration. So, hey, Carolina, good to see you. Regan, I'm not sure about how it influences your dreams, but the last time I did this years ago, um, I wouldn't even get done making my list. And when I put my head down on the pillow at night, I would not even be done making my list. And next thing I was realizing was I was waking up in the morning. So I slept very, very deeply when I did this consistently. And it may influence your dreams. It depends on you and what's going on in your life. But yeah, Kelsey, I agree. I love that. I want miracles. I'm ready. I'm as much as I am still clinging to the past 12 years, there's this part of me that is so excited for what the universe has in store for me in my future and even in my today, that I want to embrace it with love and a sense of wonder and miracles and adventure. So I'm doing the 30-day appreciation game and welcoming all to participate. Very cool, Peter. I love that. Daily reflection journal. Yeah, Nancy, another piece of that about gratitude. When you think about it, gratitude is wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, I grew up spiritually making gratitude lists. But I feel like when I learned about the vibrational difference between gratitude and appreciation and love and joy and fulfillment and all that, I realized that oftentimes I'm using gratitude about things that didn't happen, that could have been bad, or things from the past or whatnot. And it didn't quite, for me, emotionally, energetically, it didn't quite feel as pure as love and appreciation, And I use the very silly example of, you usually don't hear somebody sitting down to eat their favorite meal. Maybe it's a burrito or sushi or pasta or whatever, and they say, I'm so grateful for this pasta, right? They usually say, oh my God, I love this. This is delicious, right? There's that pure joy and that enjoyment, that love of that experience, right? And yes, there may be gratitude for that meal because maybe it was a hard day and having that meal was a treat. And so you're grateful you got through the day. But again, that's a great example. I'm grateful I got through the hard day. What are we really focusing on energetically when we say that? There is an element of thanks, but there's also an element of focusing on the hard day. So I think for us, energetically and spiritually, it's just better to jump over the gratitude and go right for the love and appreciation. But that's my take on it. You do whatever works for you. Yes, let's try it. Join us, Nancy. Very good. Hello, Gary. Welcome to you. Good to see you. How are you, my friend? Where's all the mushrooms? Yep, the vibrational levels from the emotional guidance scale from Abraham Hicks. If you've never looked it up, go Google it and check it out. Kelsey says, interesting. You're helping me here. The word delight has been in my heart and mind. Oh, I love that word. Yes. Oh, I haven't thought of that word in years. There was a person who said that they loved that word delight, and then that we both found each other quite delightful. We had a lovely little relationship in that way, friendship. My favorite food is mushrooms, says Peter. Very cool. I love mushrooms too. I haven't had them in a while. Yay, very cool. All right, my friends, let's get into journey time. We're 25 minutes in. For those who came in a little late, we're going to do a 30-day. I'm inviting everybody to join me on a 30-day appreciation game challenge. I will explain it again at the end for those that are interested in doing it, and it is a great way to make shifts, welcome in miracles, raise your vibration, improve your sleep, all sorts of stuff. But today, we're going to get into our journey. So, anyone else new before if so, hi, welcome. My name is Greg Phillips. I'm a sacred energy guide, which was given, that title was given to me by our dear friend Rhonda here, our musically riffing Rhonda. A rhythmically riffing Rhonda. And basically what that means is I hold a space of love and I use sacred energy to guide us in on an energetic journey or whatever experience we're doing. Today, we're doing what I call face yourself. And this is a journey where we go meet a very current now, in our current now life, part of ourselves that we're not comfortable with or not too happy about. It might be a part that we've been ignoring, dismissing, belittling, or whatever. In my case today, what I'm feeling and experiencing right this day, this 24-hour period of Friday, is fear of the future and clinging to the past. So that's what I'm expecting to go meet. Now, these are very intuitive, organic journeys if you're new. So trust your heart, trust your intuition. If you see or meet or experience something that doesn't quite make sense, I'm happy to help try and clarify what you went through when we're done. But otherwise, just enjoy the relaxation of it. And I have an actual really cool idea today for how we're going to do this. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Rhonda. Very cool. Future is bright. Thank you, Peter. I love you guys so much. All righty. Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here, and begin to settle into your body. Close your eyes, my friends. Allow your breathing to be gentle, relaxed, and comfortable for you. And become aware of the different parts of your body that are touching the different parts of whatever piece of furniture you are on, whether you're sitting or laying down, reclining. If you're walking, be aware with each footfall of your soles of your feet connecting with the ground. Just move your awareness to these different parts of the body. I can feel my forearms resting on the armrests of the chair, my buttocks in the chair, the back of the chair supporting my lumbar and middle and upper backs, upper legs resting on the chair, and the feet, the flats of my feet against the floor. Bring your hands to your heart chakra right at the center of your chest as we begin an invocation to start our journey today. Dear God, universe, spirit, source, all that is, we ask that you fill our hearts with your divine love, that you open our minds to your divine wisdom, and that you bolster our strength with your divine courage, or vice versa, bolster our courage with your divine strength. We ask this so that we may lovingly journey into our hearts to explore a part of ourselves that may be difficult to meet or uncomfortable. And we invite you to travel with us, lending support and love and strength as we go on our journey today. My friends, picture yourselves sitting in the very chair that you are currently occupying, but you are in a completely blank slate space. Well, not completely blank slate. The floor is a beautiful white, gray marble mixture. The walls are made out of marble. The light is soft and dim, but comfortable to the eyes. And before you, about 4 or 5 feet in front of you, is a beautiful oaken wood door. It's a rich, rich wood color. And around the top and the sides and underneath the door, it's a closed door, and shining through it is the most beautiful white light. There's a warmth to the feel of the light, and there's a welcoming, a very loving invitation to walk through this door. When you are feeling ready, pick yourself up from your chair or wherever you are seated and gently walk towards this beautiful door, enshrined and encircled in light. Place your hand on the knob. It's a brass knob, and you can feel the warmth on the other side. The temperature is just right. And you feel as though the door is inviting you to open it and pass through. And as you do open the door, the light comes streaming out, touching every part of you, just wrapping around you. It is though loving, gentle hands hold and support every part of your body as you gently step over the threshold. The light wraps and envelops around you and fills the entirety of the space. And before you is a beautiful marble staircase made of the most pristine white marble with flecks of gray and black. And begin to climb the steps, my friends. And with each step up the stairwell, begin to hold a sense of curiosity, of wonderment. Perhaps you like a sense of adventure. But be soft and subtle about it. Hold the space of love as you are curious. And in just a short moment's time, you arrive at the top of this stairwell and you see a large room full of statues around the perimeter and a pedestal with a bowl on it in the center. The bowl is quite ornate looking. The pedestal is marble, very similar to the rest of the room. Beautiful white marble with flecks of gray and black, or perhaps other colors you see. Approach the pedestal in the middle, my friends, and without touching it, gently lean over and peer into the bowl. There is water there. It's a shimmery water. It has a very different quality. There's a lightness to it, a brightness. And in the water, somehow, you see a reflection of all these statues that are lining the edge of the room. And this reflection turns your attention to the statues. Head over to whichever one you notice first. And these are beautiful carvings, marble carvings that seem as though they are full of life. They're on a beautiful marble pedestal, and each one is a carving of you. A carving of you that is a reflection of a part of yourself, a current part of yourself, a part of yourself that you live with in this very day, in this very moment. And the expression and the posture and the details really bring to life whatever this part of you is. Some of these statues are a reflection of your joy, your peacefulness, your serenity. Some are your fear, your clinging to the past, your insecurities, your sense of being separate from spirit and the divine. And just begin to gently stroll around the perimeter of this beautiful space, my friends. Take a long, good look at each statue as you pass it by. Keep the observer's mindset as you do this. The curiosity, the witness. And as you make your way around the exterior of the room, tap into your intuition, into your heart, and open it as completely as you can, waiting to notice the statue that makes you feel the most uncomfortable, the most ill at ease. Feel free to take your time as you stroll through and past these. Always noting, this one looks like me when I'm happy, or this one looks like me when I'm sad. This is me when I'm scared. Always noting what part of you the statue is expressing. And even if you have to walk through the entirety of the room looking at every single statue, you are free to do so, my friends. This is a safe space because we're all here together in love on our journey. If you have found a statue that raises up that discomfort, I invite you to square your shoulders to it and look it directly in the eye and be completely present with it. What is it expressing? What part of your today, now, current self is this expressing? And it may be difficult to look at this, my friends, but know that the divine is here. We are all here supporting each other as well. For me, I see a two-faced statue, one face looking into the future and another one looking into the past with an arm, a hand reaching out in either direction. And it looks as though the sculpted movement of the arms and hands reaching forward, reaching in their different directions is almost going to pull the whole statue apart. And I don't like seeing it at all. I don't like this part of myself. It reminds me of all the times that I've felt stuck. It reminds me of past trauma. It reminds me of ways in which I've held back from being who I truly am, of sharing that with the world. It reminds me of ways in my life that I have intentionally or unconsciously dimmed my own light. But it also informs me and reminds me of how much I wish to grow, of how much I wish to embrace the goodness of life, of how willing I am to leave the past behind in order to grow and move into the future that the universe has created for me. And I encourage you, my friends, to cultivate a similar sense, a similar spirit of willingness and allowing. Hold it in your heart. I'm willing to face this part of myself, and I do not have to face it alone. Close your eyes for a moment and feel that willingness in your heart. Feel that loving allowance. And then open your eyes again and look at this beautiful statue. Look at how beautifully it was carved. The divine itself carved it out of part of who you are. Every detail painstakingly sculpted for this very moment. And just be the observer and the witness of all the fine and beautiful details. Look at how the sculpting represented your physical body and the expression on your face. and even the way in which your heart is held in the sculpture. And offer your love to this part of yourself, this part that you're not comfortable with, that you maybe dislike or dismiss or put aside. For this is you, me, us. This part is not separate from us. It is a part of what comprises the whole of who we are. And as we extend this love and cultivate this willingness, the statue begins to shrink on its pedestal until it is hand size. Gently lift it up from its pedestal, my friends, and hold it in your hands. Cup your hands and hold it there and gaze upon it and see that it is not this big, looming, scary thing, but it is this tiny, precious, and gentle part of yourself. And very carefully bring it over to the center of the room, to the bowl on the pedestal, the bowl filled with shining, beautiful water. And lower your cupped hands with the mini statue into the beautiful, shining water, my friends. Release your hands, release the statue into the water, and just peer into the water, very similar to how they looked into pensives in the Harry Potter stories. And watch as this statue floats for a few moments and then begins to dissolve in the water. As it dissolves, all the other statues gently disappear from the perimeter of the room. And all that's left are you and this beautiful ornate bowl of water, shining, shimmering, beautiful water. And I want you, my friends, I invite you to very, very much like the Harry Potter movies, to dip your face into the water. Keep your eyes open, your mind's eyes. And as you immerse your face in this beautiful bowl of water, you see sparks of light in the distance, zipping and darting around, and as they move, you see glimmers of scenes, and the light begins to get brighter and to fill the space that you are peering into, as scenes from your life float by underneath the surface of this water. A scene of when you needed this part of yourself to make it through a difficult situation. A scene of when this part of yourself made a situation even more difficult. A scene from when this part of yourself was at peace in that moment. It was not raging, it was not blaring its horns. And just watch as these different scenes go by. Be the witness and the observer, and allow your heart to feel whatever it feels. Be gentle and loving and allowing as you watch this, my friends. For this statue that you selected today that has absorbed into the water is showing you how integral a part of you it has been throughout your history, all the way up to this very moment in time. You see it in all its beauty, in all of its facets, all of its manifestations, and you recognize, yes, I've needed this part at times. I've not needed it at other times. But it's always been there and it has served a purpose. And you realize that now in this moment you have a choice to accept the role it's played in your life and to lovingly surrender it if you so choose. Or perhaps you feel called to embrace it, to welcome it, to hug it, to allow it into full lightness, to full beingness, to acknowledge that it is not bad or good, it is not right or wrong. There are no shoulds about this part of ourselves. It just is. And perhaps you're realizing, like me, that it is just the same as a small child who needs love and reassurance every once in a while. And that's okay. We are okay, just the way we are. Gently raise your face out of the water of this bowl, my friends. And pick up the bowl in your hands, and I invite you to allow your intuition to guide you for whatever you wish to do with this bowl next. Whatever it is, let that happen organically. You may want to smash the bowl at your feet as a sign of letting go. You may wish to drink the water as a sign of embracing. You may wish to place the bowl back on the pedestal. Whatever it is, what you want to do in this moment, allow that to bubble up in your intuitive mind and heart. And then take whatever action that is. In my part, I choose to drink the bowl of water very lovingly and very gently, deliberately, intentionally, and slowly, as a symbol of accepting this part of myself and bringing it back into the whole. I'm willing to learn from this part, to be informed by it, and I welcome and accept it back into the whole. Whatever you chose to do with the bowl of water, my friends, watch what the water does, or feel and see what the water does. Feel how it feels. See how it looks. And when you're done, notice a new doorway that opens on the far side of this room and begin to walk over to it. The door is open. It is inviting you in. And as you stop on the threshold for just a moment, turn and face inside this beautiful room, this room of the parts of you. And either in your mind's eye or physically, bow in thanks and appreciation for what this room has served for you today. And as you come up from your bow, you notice out of the corner of your eye a light switch on the wall. And then just gently flick the light switch down and allow the room's light to dim. Turn into the threshold of the door and step through, my friends. And there before you is the very room you left in the here and now. Your chair and body are there welcoming you back. Welcoming the new person that you are, that you have become through our journey today. And watch as you gently return to your body, return to your seat, return to your room. And as you do so, gradually become aware of your physical surroundings again, the noises that may or may not be around you, the smells, the sounds, the vibrations, and note how different parts of your body are feeling. Perhaps you need to roll and relax your shoulders, stretch your hands out, stretch your arms, adjust your legs, wiggle your butt. As you come back to the moment, the here and now, and you are ready, open your eyes. Oh. Welcome back. Welcome to anyone who joined midway through. Oh, hello, Kiana. Good to see you. Hi, Thomas. Love and blessings to you both. Welcome back, my friends. Oof, wow. Take your time to reintegrate. Take your time, however much time you need to come back into the moment. Oh, thank you, Liz. She says, yet another beautiful and powerful live. For anyone who's new, take your time, see how you're feeling, but now is an opportunity for anyone who wishes to share what their experience was, what part of themselves they saw. And if you feel timid or uncertain of doing that, there is no need, but we do love to support each other and celebrate each other's ahas. That is one of my favorite things to do. So if you do feel called, please do share in chat. what you experienced and what you saw, what part you worked with. If anyone had an experience that they don't understand and you would like clarification about that, please do ask for clarification in the chat. I will do my best as a channel and a guide to help you find that clarification. Hello, Kimmy. Welcome to you, dear friend. Hugs and kisses to you. Peter says, wow. Rhonda says, my first statue was like Xena, the warrior princess. Yes. My other one was a cowering, fearful girl who would not use her voice. Wow. Hmm. Yes, Rhonda. Perhaps two parts of the same coin. Mm-hmm. Wow. Peter says, fear, rage, rooted in victimhood. I saw many beautiful statues. First one was a huge lion. Yes, I can see that. I can feel a lion in you for sure, Peter. You have that lion, lioness energy. Oh, I love that. Rhonda says, I poured my water out a window on some flowers. It's great. The water of reflection of the past being poured on beautiful flowers to nourish them and support their growth. I love it. Yeah, absolute growth. You typed that right as I was saying that. That's so cool. Hmm. Yes, Thomas. Roar, Peter, roar. Rah. Or purr, or stand gracefully and nobly in your power. It's fascinating how lions don't really need to show off their strength. It just exudes from them, right? Lions' bodies are so potent and powerful, right? They're so strong and fast and majestic, right? And they don't have to like flaunt it or wave their heads around. They just are. It's amazing. Love lions. Liz says, Greg, you are such an amazing, kind, compassionate, and beautiful person. Thank you, Liz. Man, teacher, and a friend to too many people. Oh, thanks, Liz. I appreciate that a lot. Really good to hear, especially during this chaos I'm living in. Hmm. Yeah, lions are lazy. Yeah, but they can be lazy. They can be majestic and powerful in their laziness. Ah, majestic was your word, Thomas. Yes, they're so majestic. And you know what, my friends? I don't always recognize this in myself, but we are majestic too. And why are we majestic? Because it's our birthright. The power of the field of love, the power of the divine flowing into us, through us, and onto others is a majestic, powerful birthright. And I pray to the divine that I can remember this more and more going forward. And I pray that for all of you as well. That we all embrace our power. And I'm not talking about masculine power, and I'm not even talking about feminine power. I'm talking about the power of presence, the power of beingness, the power of who we really are, the power of love. That's the power of love. Huey Lewis, cue the Huey Lewis, Rhonda. Ah, what is energy Oh, yes, energy conserving is another way to say lazy. Very cool. Bonnie says, thanks, Greg. That was an amazing meditation. You shared your beautiful, vulnerable self. Yes, I always will share myself with you guys. My imperfect, beautiful self. I'm perfectly imperfect or imperfectly perfect. Yes. I beat you to it, Rhonda. Yeah, I don't usually do that. Does anyone else want to share what they experienced or what part they were working with? You're more than welcome to do so during this time before I pull an oracle card for us. For those that came in late, who missed the first 20 or so minutes, we're starting, we as in us, me, and all of you, anyone who's willing to join in this, we are starting a very fun, very powerful, very special 30-day challenge. And it is called the 30-day appreciation game. And I am inviting and encouraging all of you to join me. I just started doing this 2 days ago, and it works like this. Every night, as you get into bed and lay your head on your pillow, before you drift off to sleep, in your mind or even in writing, if you wish to, if you're a journaler, I'm not a journaler, I do it mentally, make a list of all the people, places, and things that you can think of that you absolutely love, that you deeply appreciate. And do note, this is not a gratitude or thankfulness list. This is an appreciation and love list. And it can be as small, as insignificant, or as silly as you want it to be, or it can be as powerful and potent. It doesn't matter what the person, place, or thing is. Just make a list of as many things as you can. And if this is hard, just find one thing. I remember when I was sleeping in my car 15 years ago, I had left, I had lost everything, and I was sleeping in my car for the very first time 2 days before my birthday in February. Fortunately, I was in Los Angeles, so it was warm, and I was having a panic attack and judging myself. And I remembered this game, and I desperately sought for something to appreciate. And then very softly and gently, what came through was, I really love my pillows. I love my pillows. I'm so glad that I kept my pillows and I'm sleeping in my car with my pillows. And that led to loving the purchase I made of the $25 sleeping bag that I was sleeping in my car. And the next thing I know, I woke up in the morning and had a full night's sleep. So the rest of the game is this. So at night, as you lay your head down on the pillow, you make your list in your mind or in writing, whichever one you want, of as many people, places, and things that you can think of that you absolutely deeply love, just pure appreciation and joy for them. And then when you wake up in the morning, before you even get out of bed, before you throw your feet over the edge and put them on the floor, you make that list again. And that list can change. You might think of something new or forget something from the night before, but once again, do that list. And I'm inviting you to do it with me for 30 days, because what Abraham Hicks said, this is a game that came from them many years ago. I believe it's in the Ask It Is Given book. You can also Google it and look up the precise explanation if you want. But when we do this, Abraham has said that we are basically training ourselves to tap into such a high vibration that it can completely shift anything and everything in our lives. And as I said earlier, I do wish for miracles for me and for all of us. And this is a way to generate miracles without expectation, of course, because our goal is to be focused on the appreciation. So if you would love to join in this 30-day appreciation game challenge, let's start tonight. And if you want to join our community on Insight Timer, we have a beautiful group called the Circle of Love. I am hoping that there we can share a lot about our experience, support, and encourage each other as we go through this 30-day challenge. And as PETA hinted to earlier, you don't have to commit for 30 days, just commit for today and then renew that commitment for tomorrow if you have trouble with these kind of things. I do it one day at a time. But I have set an intention to do this because I have so much changing and shifting in my life right now that I want to welcome in all of the blessings that the universe has in store for me. And I know from my experience that the best way for me to do that is by focusing on appreciation and love as much as I can. So, if you want to join for this, yes, Nancy's in. Hi, William. Good to see you. Who else wants to join in? I know people said earlier. Kelsey, pray. I pray I can take delight in the power of presence of the divine. I believe that is what That is what we all do. Yes, what we all can do. Yes. William will join in. Fantastic. Yes, and again, anyone who wants to have community and support and support each other and encourage each other around this, please do join our beautiful circle of love. If you're new to me, thanks for being here today. I hope you had a great journey. If you're not the type that likes to share and chat, but you would really like to will you feel the need to share, please reach out to me through Insight Timer. You can send me a little private message about the journey that you had today. And that's for anybody new or repeat friends. But yeah, also, I will continue to do lives while I go through my transition. For those that don't know, everything's happening really quickly here. And I need to move soon. The family needs the house clear for small renovation projects, and the house needs to be empty for the realtor to take professional photos and do the showings and everything. And honestly, I can't keep living in this chaos. So I need a place to stay. If anyone knows one, I would greatly appreciate your love and your help with that. So please reach out to me. Uh, please reach out to me if you know a place where I can stay. I don't have a job right now other than this, and donations only cover so much of my monthly expenses. So any help or support and along those lines would be greatly appreciated. Right now, I have two possible options: one very short term, only a couple days with my sister, and one possibility with a friend in Iowa. But I hereby declare that I am willing to trust the universe in this matter, as scary as this is. And I state that in front of my friends and fellows in this community. So, yes, also, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, please do follow me for more lives. Mostly I'll just be doing lives right now as I can. Obviously, when I'm in the middle of moving, I may not be able to do a live, but if you want to get notified, please do follow. And if you are the type that likes to connect outside of Insight Timer, I welcome you to check out the link in my profile on the About section, all the way down at the bottom. That's my link tree, has all my socials, has my link to my, I'm going to say it, I don't care. It has my link to my YouTube where I put the replay of all my lives up on there within a few hours after the live. So I am recording this one. If you want to relive it, rewatch it, revisit it, or just enjoy it to whatever extent, it'll be on my YouTube, which you can find in my link tree. And then I also have other means of reaching out and connecting with me. And if you're on an Apple device and you feel called to donate and don't want Apple to do its thing, then I have alternate means of donating as well on that link tree. And I humbly and deeply appreciate any support that anyone can give at this time. This is a very difficult time for me, but I know that I have the strength to get through it. And a lot of that is because you guys show up here to appreciate and participate and enjoy these journeys that we go on together. And I am so, so deeply in love with all of you for doing that with me. So see what you guys are saying. That's my public service announcement. Oh, yes, Liz is definitely unique, kind, and beautiful. She is awesome with the words, too. Help me, Rhonda. Oh, I love that song. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. I love that. Thanks, Liz. Calling in the source to sort Greg out. Thanks, Thomas. I'm not sure. Well, I'll accept it, whatever it is. Thank you, Kelsey. Peter, so grateful for you, Greg. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you for doing that, Peter. Yeah, through the other means. Thank you. I have PayPal and I have Stripe for anyone who's interested, and I'm going to get Venmo someday. Thank you, Thomas, for your donation. Thank you so much. I honor and appreciate the flow and the cycle of abundance from you to me and out to the rest of the world. You have a rubbish sofa bed in Nottingham. Does that mean it's, I know where rubbish is in UK, but rubbish, isn't rubbish garbage? That's probably what you're saying. That's funny. I am willing to trust the process of life now, Rhonda says. Yes, yes, I am willing. It's hard, isn't it, my friends? It is hard sometimes to trust the universe, but it is so delicious and it is so sweet to put our trust into the divine and to allow the unfolding of our lives with love and spirit and whatever we can. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I love you so much. Jenny is such a dear friend, Gemini Jenny. She has been supporting me a lot through the death of Marty and everything I'm going through. And I love you dearly. Thank you so much to you and to all of you, really. Thank you, Rhonda, as well. A broken sofa bed. Yeah. I know that I will land where I ultimately want to go and that you guys will get to enjoy the stories of the journey there through it as well. And I am here for you guys as well as we do these lives. So that's the scoop, my friends. Does anyone have anything else to share before I pull from the Dragon Oracle card deck? Ooh, one of my favorites. Ooh, dragons. Thank you, Liz. You know, I think that emotes need more than a one color of dragon, don't you? I think we could use some different colored dragons on the emotes from somewhere. IKEA is a common source. Wonder what we're gonna get today. All right. Shuffling the cards. Feel free to share or talk amongst yourselves as I shuffle. I love dragons too, Nancy. You're a dragon? I think we've had this conversation. I'm a dragon too. Oh, I have a beautiful purple dragon that I haven't introduced you guys to. You want to see it? I'm gonna go get him. My dear friend, an ex-friend, gave it to me as I was leaving Los Angeles. And by the way, for anyone who's been fooled by my virtual background, this is not what my house currently looks like. This is just virtual. Anyways, I can't remember what I called this guy. He's a beautiful purple dragon. I forgot how much I loved him. I'll have to take him with me. Hopefully there's room in a suitcase for him. Yes, a little puffy dragon, Kelsey. Absolutely. Puff the magic dragon. All right, let's see what we get. My friends, put your energy into this deck. Oops, let's do that. There we go. Beautiful back. I love this back. Can you notice how he's breathing, he or she is breathing the fire. They are breathing the fire, and it's sort of going through, like their tail is sort of spiraling around the fire. It's quite fascinating. Peter says, I sculpted a clay dragon called Eugene. I love that I put an incense cone in his belly and smoke came out of his nostrils. That sounds awesome. Please send me a picture of him. Yes, Rhonda, I will live by the sea. Gosh darn it. You're never too old to accomplish your dreams, my friends. Believe it or not, I'm 60, turned 60 this year. And hopefully later this year, I will be moving to the Canary Islands to finally live by the sea on an island in the best climate I could ever find in the planet. All right, let's pick a card. Liz says, Greg, your lives never drag on, especially when you're talking about dragons. Oh, Liz. Oh my God. Oh my God, Liz. You are too funny. That's a good one. But you deserve like 20 gold stars for that joke. That was amazing. Yeah, I don't think this little guy's named Puff. You guys want to name him Puff? I think he needs a different name. The purple makes him very majestic though, like we were talking earlier. And look at gold horns. Can you see them? They might look a little yellow. There. Gold. They're gold. Those are gold horns. He has golden horns and black wings. definitely taking him with me. All righty, here we go. Hildegard. Is Greg little Jackie Paper? I don't know that reference, Danny, and good to see you, by the way. Unigon. Wow, Caesar. I don't know little Jackie. Okay, here we go. What, dear universe, sums up most beautifully the journey that we had together today? Stop, cut, and pull. Ooh, what's it gonna be? Which beautiful dragon are we getting? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The silver lunar dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. And what else does it say? Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. I have no idea what your causal chakra is, but we'll find out. Take a look at this, my friends. Look at that beautiful lunar moon and the stars glittering, and look how beautiful that silver dragon is. Wow, he looks so gentle, she or he. Is that a single horn? What is on the forehead? Can anybody tell that? Does anyone own this deck and can see? Oh, little Jackie Paper loved that rascal puff. I get it. That's funny. Hi, Sheila. Good to see you. Looks like carved out of marble. Oh my God, you're right. These are the exact same colors I was picturing when we were going through the marble room. This kind of white with these sort of flecks and speckles of silver and gray. Actually, he's silver, isn't he? Wow, very cool. All right, let's read this. See what this is about. Silver Lunar Dragon. Silver Lunar Dragon is a 7th dimensional dragon on page 90. Well, this has been such a good time with you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. You know what? Someday I'm going to get a camera. Like, I'm going to get a laptop very soon. So I might actually use this camera so that I can like put the card on the desk and have the camera facing down so you guys can see the card while I read. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be cool. What else you guys saying? Two horns. Okay, thanks, Thomas. Rhonda, bathes you in divine light. Some people poured water on themselves. Yes, I guess so. We all put our faces in the water. You're quite right about that. That dragon is super cool. All right, let's see what the book has to say about it. Silver Lunar Dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. The moon is a portal through which divine feminine light pours onto Earth. It bathes the planet and more specifically connects to our causal chakra and helps to activate it. Recently, 7th dimensional silver lunar dragons have been able to access this portal and stream into our dimension, particularly when the moon is full. They carry divine feminine light in their energy fields, and their mission is to touch us with it to prepare for the golden future. Hey, we were talking about the future. For 10,000 years, we've been influenced by the masculine. God, isn't that true? Man, I can really feel that. It's almost like there's a huge letting go. Talk about letting the past, leaving the past behind. We're leaving that 10,000 years of masculinity behind, right? And accepting the feminine and hopefully integrating both for balance. For 10,000 years, we've been influenced by the masculine. However, in the new golden age, the feminine qualities of peace, harmony, equality, cooperation, love, unity, and wisdom must harmonize with the masculine. No, I did not read ahead, but that is what I was just saying. There are no coinky dinks. So I'm going to read that again. The feminine qualities of peace, harmony, equality, cooperation, love, unity, and wisdom must harmonize with the masculine. So silver lunar dragons are very dynamic now because they are actively bringing about the balance of yin yang energy on the planet. No wonder, look at the black and white. Look at the black and white, yin yang. That is totally yin yang. I love that. As these shimmering dragons touch our causal chakra and enable it to expand, unicorns are able to use the illuminated chakra as a portal to enter Earth and assist our ascension. Wow, we're pulling in all the mythical, majestic creatures to assist our ascension. In this way, the silver lunar dragons serve us and we serve the planet. The guidance on this card. Choosing this card suggests that you call on the silver lunar dragons to bathe you in their energy and that you practice peace, harmony, equality, cooperation, love, unity, and wisdom in your daily life. A lunar dragon will be close by, helping and supporting you. As you are bringing yourself into balance, you are doing your part to bring the planet into equilibrium. I love that. As you are bringing yourself into balance, yes, balance is what I want right now. Harmony, cooperation, love, unity, wisdom. As you are bringing yourself into balance, you are doing your part to bring the planet into equilibrium. Visualize your causal chakra as your own personal moon. The silver lunar dragons will touch and expand it until the frequency is high enough to allow pure white unicorns to step through it. Wow. Maybe that is the horn on the forehead, Kelsey. You're right. I'm not sure. Wow, what a reading. What a card pull. There is definitely some black kind of a... Oh, sorry. Turn it to the... There is... It's not just another horn. It is a third horn because there's... Let me show you. So there's horns right here above its head. And then that black thing looks like, when I look really close, it looks like a horn. It's like a very special horn. Silver lunar dragon. I'm going to take a picture of that and put it on my phone. I wish I had a place to upload photos for you guys. That would be cool. I mean, I could do it on my socials, I guess. All right, Rhonda, you got to run. I do too. Look at the time. My goodness. And I have to go potty and I need to eat soon. Anyways, my friends, many, many blessings to you. Peace, love, unity, harmony, and balance. Let's all work on balance today and every day so that we can bring the planet into equilibrium. And for those joining on the 30-day appreciation game challenge, start tonight. You got any questions about it? Write me directly in Insight Timer or join our Circle of Love and ask there. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here today. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you to all of you who are just here in any capacity. I just love that. It's amazing. Every time I do these, I just absolutely love them. Many, many blessings to all of you. Yes, Thomas, we are all held. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, you're welcome, Bonnie. All right, I will see you guys later. I'm live again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be doing Soul Journey, where we go meet a lost little fragment of our soul from the past. It's similar to today. Anyways, much love and peace to all of you from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy your balance today and have a good evening and good rest of the day. All right, bye.